Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this time, like I said, we've not got the community org, which is why I had the wacky jingle prior to this, the random jingle. I've got an interview with Kurto Malerto, and he's... that's the one, and he feels very strongly about Purple Fridges. Mr. Kurto Malerto, you were on our last show with Fun Tonight, which I thought was great because it had some certain excellent Mary Chain kind of influences for people as seasoned as me to remember them. You're the origin of your name?
Kurto Malerto. Well, my surname is Curtis, so that just gets shortened to Kurt, and then I don't know, somehow that gets shortened, extended even to Kurto Malerto. And so years ago, I just got an AOL email address called Kurto Malerto, and then started up a YouTube channel, so just carried it on really. So now I'm the artist known as Kurto Malerto for my sins.
Right, okay, yeah. A bit like Milli Vanilli, or maybe we shouldn't mention that.
No.
Yes,
like
you
Milli
play
Vanilli.
Your instruments, yes, definitely.
Exactly.
And what instruments do you play?
Well, generally I write a song on guitar and doodle about until something comes out. Sometimes it's really fast. Sometimes, it's the whole song. Sometimes I sit in my recording studio and just doodle until, and that just seems to take forever to write songs that way. But either way, that's how I write songs. So I play guitar, I play a bit of piano, synthesizer, sing, and then would produce the song myself, which is a very slow process in my case.
Yeah, it can be, definitely. Especially if you're doing different types of songs as well. Yeah, because one production is not going to be the same as the other.
No, exactly, and it's just what comes out at the time. And sometimes, because I've moved up from Buckinghamshire to Gainsborough a couple of years ago, so sometimes I even just phone up an old mate and just say, hey, would you put a little bit of guitar on this for me or whatever? And he'll do the same and say, oh, could you do some backing vocals for me, or bits and bobs like that? And then we just send it to each other, because that is the great thing these days. You can just send it in an email, drop it into your track, and everybody's happy.
Yeah, no, that's definitely true. Yeah, because I used to do some... I did the odd bits of guitar backing and things like that for this guy called Miss Happenings, or Mish as he is, in one of his earlier guises. And definitely the beauty of digital, that you can do that. You can put them together on the same mix, as long as they're the same density of track to begin with. Yeah. You definitely couldn't do that with tape back in the day. Yeah, that would have been a disaster. Yeah.
I mean, I used to work in recording studios and stuff as well, and I mean, I love 2-inch tape. And I was chatting to someone the other day about it, and he probably the last person I know that had a 2-inch, big master tape recorder to record onto, 24 track. And he said, oh, Kurt, I can't really use it anymore because it's broken, and I don't know whether you can get the parts. I don't know whether I can find someone to fix it. So yeah, it's a sort of the end of an era for him, really.
Yeah,
but just a great thing to record onto.
Yes, they were. Yeah, they're definitely good. Certainly better quality.
Also very expensive these days, I guess, if you find a studio with one. But the plus side of digital recording is anyone can do it, really. People get GarageBand on their iPads or whatever you get on any kind of digital platform, and you can just create stuff. It's great, really. If you can play an instrument and you want to write songs, it's a good way to go.
Yeah, no, that's true. I mean, for myself, I use a 16 track, but I don't use the screen on the 16 track. I transfer the stuff over the raw sort of WAV files over to my computer, and then I use a monitor that I can see better to actually do all the editing of the tracks and adding the effects and snipping and whatever else you do. So
cut and paste.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, that comes in handy sometimes, yeah.
Well, yeah, and sometimes my wife Sarah, we've got a few songs with her singing, and, I'll get a song together and I think, I know Sarah would sing this really well. And I'll go, Sarah, any chance? And she'd go, what? You've got 10 minutes. So I don't get, it's a very small window. So sometimes you have to record one chorus and then just cut and paste it to the next chorus and stuff like that. Just so we don't fall out, basically.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Well, actually, So one thing that me and Mish were talking about a couple of times as well is when it comes to recording the actual vocals, always best to go back to your first verse and record those again after you've got as far as your final verse. And you're probably sounding better by then, so always best to go back to your first verse and probably record that one again, because you're in finer fettle. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, sometimes I just end up I'm almost writing it and singing it, and then I just think, I don't know whether I can do it any better now, so perhaps I should just leave it as it is. And then 6 months later, I'm thinking, why didn't I re-record that? I'm sure I could have done it better.
Yeah, I think it's a case of can't see for looking, isn't it? That I know what you mean.
And you have to be quite methodical with yourself and quite strict with yourself, and just remember. I mean, especially when Sarah's singing, I'm just a tyrant with her, and just no, do it again, because I know that once it's recorded, she's not just her, but me or a lot of people, they just go, I wish I'd have done that a bit better. Yeah. I know I could have done it better. I wish I'd have done it again.
Yeah. Because because at least when you've got everything set up as you like it, obviously if you start doing another song, then everything's going to have altered from the last time. So
you've got to remix the whole thing again.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I suppose when you've got digital programs that you can save all your levels on, etc., which is obviously a massive help. But
it's still for me, it still doesn't work. I ended up with a video on YouTube of a song called Mad Dogs, and I thought I was being all methodical, and I put everything into one folder, like the video and the song, and then I uploaded it, and it got 30,000 views. And then I tried to distribute onto Spotify the song, and then I realised I've distributed a different mix of it. So then I had to go back and find the original one, the soundtrack of the video, and then distribute that. So now I've got two versions on Spotify of the same song, but they're ever so slightly different mixes, and it's a bit annoying, but hey ho, that's what I've got now.
Right. Okay.
Stick it out there.
Yes, definitely. You got to be in it to win it, as it were. So, what have you got coming up? You've got any new songs?
Well, what I've got is I used to play in a Slade tribute band, and this is for my November release on YouTube. I used to play in a Slade tribute band. Because we got fed up of singing So Here It Is, Merry Christmas 30 times a year, we decided to write our own Christmas song. So, it is around at the moment. It's called I Can't Wait for Christmas by Slide, and you can find it. But, I just thought, I haven't got a video of it. I'm going to do a basic video and just put it on my YouTube channel and just see if the subscribers like it, see if the world likes it coming from me, and put a little bit of info about it on there. So that's one thing.
Well, that sounds good, actually, because I think what we were talking about last time before we had that power cut and lost the last interview is definitely get that one to me, because I will put that on my December show.
Yes.
So yeah,
Brilliant.
definitely that one. But yeah, any others? I think you've got another song as well that.
There was. I am trying to write a song with an Indian influence, and that is kind of interesting, but it's just I keep dipping in and out of it. And then there is Peace of Mind, which was probably the latest song that I finished.
Okay,
which, have you played that one at all?
No, I think we'll have that on in a minute or so after just close this interview. But yeah, Peace of Mind.
Right. Yeah. Peace of Mind is another like labour of love that I started ages ago, and just kind of revisited it in the summer, and just thought, actually, no, that's not right, and just started from scratch again, and yeah, got there in the end, and I'm quite happy with it. It's kind of a little bit Zen-like, pop music, but with a bit of a Zen-like attitude, I would say.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds good. So I'd prefer, obviously, your live version that you've actually created yourself.
As opposed to the AI version.
Yes, indeed, yes.
Was created by AI.
Yes, yeah.
Love it or hate it. It's all that is interesting to me, but I understand that it's a real sore subject for a lot of people. So yeah. Well, anyway, listen to my version. It's surely got to be better than a computer version, hasn't it?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Well, it's keeping it real, yeah, definitely. So, right, Mr. Kurto, that's fantastic, and I'll definitely be in touch in regards to getting your Christmas song on the December show. But yeah, so just to close, do you want to introduce your show, your song, and just say where people can contact you?
Okay, thanks, Steve. Thanks for having me on the show. And this is a song of mine called Peace of Mind, and you can find it if you just Google Kurto Malerto and Google Peace of Mind. I'm sure you'll find it anywhere, but if failing that, go onto YouTube and at Kurto Malerto 40. I think you'll find me. But yeah, enjoy, and I will catch you next time, people.